Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon, so you guys are more than welcome to join us. So at the bottom of this deck we have the ancestors. So somebody's ancestors could be speaking at this time. Somebody's ancestors, like could be speaking to them, but I feel like it could be, like somebody's ancestors are speaking. So this it's giving me, it could be some type of family situation that could be going on, and so, yeah, some ancestors are speaking, basically, they could be speaking, on, somebody's behalf, or, it's kind of giving me, like the ancestors are speaking, trying to get, whoever these family members are, or whoever these people are, to, to realize something. Yeah, it could be, for, whoever these people are to realize, that, they're making their ancestors, look like jackasses, because that's what's behind, the ancestor card, So there could be some people, that, could be making their ancestors look bad. So it's giving me, somebody's ancestors, they don't like it. I feel like whatever somebody or some people are doing, the ancestors don't like it. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. They don't like the fact that somebody, was, being casted away. This is the castaway card, but it came out in the reverse. So, somebody, could live by the beach. But this is giving me, like some ancestors don't like the fact that somebody's being excluded, But I feel like that with this coming out in the reverse, this is like somebody, being included. So, I don't know. I feel like that there, are some people, that could be about to watch, somebody, receive something. There's a lot of people, that, somebody's about to receive something, and a lot of people, are, they're going to basically, have to watch it. This is the Hermit Mode card, but it came out in the reverse. So somebody, could be coming out of Hermit Mode. It's also giving me too, somebody's ancestors, coming out of Hermit Mode, But these are both single cards, So something about, somebody no longer being single. This is somebody, not being alone. So with the ancestors, being at the bottom of the deck, somebody's feeling alone. Somebody needs to know that they're never alone. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. I don't know if there's people, so somebody, could be, like a single individual, And so, there's people, that, they could, gang up on somebody because, they're, a single individual. This is family members. So like somebody, you know, is the only child, you know, and so yeah, like somebody's cousins, you know, they have, you know, brothers and sisters, and so yeah, like they gang up on, you know, like the only child. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, but somebody's handling business out here. I don't know. Somebody's ancestors, you know, could be, yeah, like handling business. But this came out in the reverse as well. So somebody, yeah, is handling business out here, but there are some people that, yeah, like they're not handling business. Something about, yeah, like, because there's a laptop on this card, a planner, a calendar, a clock, a phone. Something about, yeah, like a plan has changed out here. Change of plans. This is the caution card. So somebody needs to, yeah, use caution. But it's giving me, yeah, like, I don't know. Somebody's business, you know, is not doing good. This could be a family business. Or something about, yeah, like somebody's family's business and it's not good. I don't know. That could be why the ancestors are speaking, you know. It could be because, yeah, like family members, you know, yeah, are doing some shiesty stuff. It could be with a family business, you know, that, yeah, like was passed down to them. Or it has something to do with, yeah, like somebody's family's business. Yeah, buddy. This is, yeah, the Spirit Guides card. So somebody's spiritual team definitely, yeah, is in the building for sure. I don't know, you know. There could be some ancestors, you know, some spirit guides that could be in a building. This could be, you know, like where somebody lives. Or somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're never alone, you know. So, yeah, their spiritual team, you know, is like, yeah, in their home. You know, somebody's spiritual team, you know, could go, yeah, wherever they go. Somebody's spiritual team definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like in other people's homes, you know. That could be a part of, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team speaking. Why is this Castaway in the reverse? Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an R. Somebody's running out here. Somebody, you know, could be running from the truth. I don't know. The Hermit, you know, is like a ghost, but it's in the reverse. So I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be running, you know, from ghosts, or I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be scary, you know. So like, yeah, like they're scared of their own shadow. Something about seeing shadows. Somebody, you know, could be seeing shadows. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could feel like that they're being haunted. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody running from handling some type of business. Running, you know, yeah. They're running away. I feel like they, yeah, like somebody's supposed to be running, going towards something, but they're running away from it. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be trying to run back to somebody. I don't know. Somebody's running back to somebody, telling, you know, like somebody's business. Somebody, you know, could be trying to run, yeah, from, you know, like some ancestors. But yeah, like, where you gonna run? Why is this Hermit mode in the reverse? Yeah, somebody's first, middle, last name definitely, yeah, starts with an R. Something about a railroad. Somebody, you know, could live by railroad tracks. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, run from karma. Because, yeah, the card in this deck is a train. And, yeah, it's getting hit like a freight train when it comes to karma. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's losing sleep out here. Somebody don't sleep at all. It's giving me, yeah, like, I don't know, but somebody's not handling business out here. Maybe somebody needs to, yeah, like, stop doing some stuff. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could be, you know, like, going towards the wrong things, you know, and it's causing them, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like, not handle business. Somebody, you know, could come from, you know, like, a big family, You know, maybe somebody, you know, like tries to focus on, you know, like, yeah, like taking care of their, you know, like their family, you know, but yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, maybe somebody's ancestors, you know, was trying to get somebody to realize that, yeah, like you can't take care of everybody, you can't save everybody. But there goes the excluded card. So yeah, somebody or some people, yeah, we're trying to make somebody, you know, like feel excluded. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an E. Somebody, yeah, could have been excluded, you know, from some type of family business, or somebody, you know, has been excluded from some type of information. Maybe that's why somebody's ancestors are speaking, you know, to reveal some information, you know, that somebody, you know, has been excluded from. Why is this not handling business in the reverse? I just saw the wolf in sheep clothing. So there could be a wolf in sheep clothing. Money, 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 money. Money. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like, yeah, like losing sleep, you know, running around in circles, you know, like trying to figure out, you know, yeah, like somebody's business, you know. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be trying to figure out somebody's success secrets. They could be trying to figure out, you know, yeah, how somebody, you know, like makes the money that they make. But, you know, with this business in the reverse, you know, handling business in the reverse, this is like somebody, you know, yeah, like they don't put, you know, like, yeah, like all their information out, you know, for, yeah, the world to know, or, you know, people to know about. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody losing sleep over some money. But yeah, somebody's running away from, yeah, handling business. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be running away from, yeah, like facing, you know, like some type of problems. That could be why, you know, yeah, like they're not handling business. So yeah, somebody, you know, they're so worried about, yeah, what's going on with their family, you know, and yeah, it's their family, you know, they love them, you know, but yeah, like their problems aren't, you know, yeah, your problems. Yeah, somebody should be focused on, yeah, like handling business, you know, instead of, yeah, like focused on, you know, like family problems, family drama. But the excluded card is still at the bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody, you know, yeah, it was excluded for a reason, you know? Give me one for the spirit, guys. Somebody, you know, could receive a phone call. We got angry in the reverse. Somebody can't be angry out here. Or somebody, yeah, they could be, you know, like projecting their anger, you know, yeah, like in, you know, like the wrong way out here. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a A. Something about an AR. Something about a weapon. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could owe some money to somebody or some people. Or some people could owe some money to somebody. But when it goes back to, yeah, like, so somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like, with this running, it's giving me, you know, somebody, you know, could be a runner, you know. So the runner could turn into the chaser, or, you know, somebody wants somebody to, you know, like chase them. But this is like, yeah, like somebody chooses, yeah, like not to chase somebody, you know. So yeah, they gonna keep running and running. Yeah, Forrest Gump. But something about, yeah, like somebody can't be angry out here. Or yeah, somebody, you know, could realize that they, yeah, were projecting their anger, you know, like in the wrong place or towards the wrong person. Something about, yeah, somebody being obsessed with money out here. Why is this running in reverse? But it's giving me, yeah, like somebody being obsessed with money. Yeah, like they're not handling business. So or business, you know, like could slow down, you know. But it's giving me, yeah, with the angry card coming out in the reverse, yeah, like somebody can't be angry at anybody but themselves. But we got cycles. So somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like repeating some type of cycles out here. But with this run and this cycles, this is like, yeah, like somebody refusing, you know, to, yeah, repeat, you know, like some type of cycles. This could be, you know, like karmic cycles. Somebody, you know, could be repeating a karmic cycle, or yeah, somebody's just being told to use caution, you know. Somebody, you know, could be running, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like something ending. It could be, you know, like a karmic cycle ending. Somebody doesn't want it to end, or yeah, like or yeah, like it's fated, you know, for yeah, like whatever this is to end, so that something new can begin. Something about trashing a business. There could be a business that could get trashed, or somebody, yeah, you know, telling somebody's business, trashing somebody's name. But we got soulmate at the bottom of the deck. We got communicate. So yeah, somebody, you know, could receive some type of communication. I feel like somebody, you know, has been losing sleep over some type of communication. Or maybe somebody, you know, has been losing sleep because, you know, like somebody has not been in communication with them. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody asking somebody, you know, for some type of forgiveness out here. Something about a payment plan. Somebody's name could be Benjamin. Why is this money here? I don't know. Somebody, you know, could want to communicate with somebody, and it has something to do with some money. Yeah. Be aware of heartbreak. But when it comes to, yeah, like somebody trying to communicate with somebody, I don't know. It could be, you know, somebody, you know, could want to communicate, you know, about some type of compromising. I feel like somebody is being told, yeah, to find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. But it could go back to, yeah, somebody's ancestors are speaking. So, yeah, somebody doesn't have to overwork themselves because, yeah, somebody's ancestors, you know, yeah, could be, you know, bringing them some type of information. Why is this angry in the reverse? We got I'm single. So somebody, you know, could be single. But that's what we were talking about. Maybe somebody, you know, yeah, they're about to no longer be single. This is also, too, yeah, like somebody with this angry card in the reverse, it's like, yeah, like somebody can't be, you know, mad at anybody but themselves. So this is like, yeah, like if somebody breaks up with somebody, you know, they can't be angry at anybody but themselves. But it's something about, yeah, somebody possibly lying. So somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like breaking free, you know, from some type of relationship as well. So somebody, you know, could be single. We got intimacy. So be aware. Because something about, yeah, like somebody, somebody, you know, could be reminiscing, you know, about somebody. Yeah, somebody, you know, could be having dreams about somebody. There's something about, yeah, the full moon. Somebody, you know, could have done something on the full moon. It's giving me, yeah, SEX magic. Somebody, you know, could have done some type of SEX magic. Something about, yeah, intimate conversation. So somebody, you know, could want to have some type of intimate conversation with somebody. Or something about, yeah, like, somebody, you know, having, yeah, conversations with other people. And it has something to do with, yeah, intimacy. For somebody, yeah, somebody needs to, yeah, like, run from somebody. Because, yeah, all they want is SCX. But we got my person. So something about, yeah, somebody having SCX with somebody's person. Somebody, you know, could be losing sleep. And it has something to do with somebody. But yeah, like, somebody's not handling business out here. I don't know. Somebody's focused on the wrong things is what I feel like. And then we got, yeah, the skeleton closet. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have paid, you know, for some information about somebody. But somebody's skeletons, yeah. Somebody's trying to keep some skeletons in their closet. But yeah, they coming out. So something about, yeah, like somebody can't be angry at anybody but themselves. Or yeah, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, been displacing, you know, like, yeah, like their anger in the wrong place. Yeah, somebody's attached to their ex. So something about, yeah, like somebody's single, you know, but yeah, like they're attached to their ex. Or somebody, yeah, they going back to, yeah, the karmic cycle. Somebody doesn't want to end some type of karmic cycle. Somebody could be sexually attached, you know, like to their ex out here. And then we got sexuality. So somebody definitely could be still trying to figure themselves out sexually. Somebody's skeletons are definitely, yeah, coming out of the closet for sure. We got an official person. This official person card is a number 22. So somebody, you know, could be a master number 22. I feel like something is ending so that something new can begin. So with this official person and my person, yeah. If somebody's single, you know, they could be about to, yeah, you know, come in contact with, yeah, their official person, their person. I don't know. For somebody, it could be a wealthy man. Or there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're claiming to be a wealthy man, but they ain't handling no business. Or something about, yeah, like somebody losing a business or losing business. And then we got gift. So somebody, you know, could receive some type of gift. But it's something about, yeah, compromising, you know, can we work it out? Has something to do with some money or, you know, something about a payment plan. Because I keep picking up payment plan. But with this gift and with this sexuality, I don't like it. Especially with the skeleton closet. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could sleep with wealthy man after wealthy man after wealthy man. That's how somebody, you know, yeah, gets money. But this is also giving me too, yeah, like there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they are handling business out here, you know. And so it's giving me, you know, like, yeah, like, because wealthy is very different than rich. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, coming in contact, you know, with, yeah, like an official person, like a wealthy person, you know. Yeah. And it could be, yeah, like their person. So, yeah, like somebody's soulmate. Yeah, we got courtship. The year of 2022 could be significant. April of 2022 could be significant. Somebody could be a Aries or a Taurus. I don't know. There definitely is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they date people for money out here, for sure. But we got great fortune. So somebody, you know, could be about to, yeah, receive some great fortune. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody going, you know, from having, yeah, like $200, you know, to, yeah, having some type of great fortune. This great fortune card is a number 26. So something about, yeah, the year of 2026 could be significant. We got bad health. So somebody, could have some bad heart health. But yeah, with the skeleton closet, yeah, somebody has some type of bad health going on. It's giving me too, yeah, like some type of, karmic cycle, like somebody, could be ending, could be causing, bad health, or, just causing stress, anxiety. So yeah, somebody's ancestors could be speaking like, look, it's over, it's done, But somebody, could have some type of, sexuality issues. And then we got despair at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, could be in despair out here. We got adjudication. So somebody, could have to go to court. With this, I'm single, and this adjudication, somebody, could be getting a divorce out here. But I'm also going back to, like that payment plan. So something about, a payment plan. So I don't know, somebody, could have done something, illegal. And they're trying to, create some type of compromise, or, I don't know, somebody's trying to, like pay somebody to stay out of somebody's business, because that's also what I'm picking up as well. Or pay somebody, to, like not speak, speak on some type of truth. Yeah, because somebody don't want, some skeletons to come out of their closet. But yeah, somebody's ancestors are speaking. So I don't know, somebody's ancestors could be speaking through somebody, And so yeah, it would be the truth that somebody, could be speaking. So we got get an understanding. So there could be somebody, that could want to get an understanding with somebody out here. But I feel like like somebody, could be running, like from getting an understanding. But I feel like when it comes to like somebody getting an understanding, this is like like somebody, going through a realization. So somebody, could be running, from getting an understanding, running from, reality, pretty much. Somebody, could have some type of fear of rejection out here. So somebody, could fear, that somebody, doesn't want to get an understanding with them. Or somebody, could fear, that, like if somebody, tries to compromise with them, they're going to reject it. Somebody, they could want to, like they could realize that they can't, no longer, have the skeletons in their closet. And so maybe somebody, they could want to reveal, the skeletons in their closet. But it's something about, like somebody can't be angry. So this is like, like if somebody, they don't reveal, some information to somebody. And then, somebody's ancestors speak and give somebody some information, And so, somebody's like, oh, so why didn't you tell me about this? Why didn't you tell me about that? Somebody can't be angry. Somebody, chooses, to walk away, chooses, to, leave the job, chooses, to, never speak to them again. We got a Pisces, so there's a Pisces involved. You could be a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. But yeah, rock bottom is somebody's new home out here. Or it's about to be. We got assault. Somebody, could communicate with somebody about an assault out here. But with this, actual chemistry, this intimacy, something about actual assault. So I don't know, somebody, could find out, that somebody, has been actually assaulted out here. Something about, somebody sleeping with somebody's person and assaulting them. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could live two different lives out here. Is also what I'm picking up. That's another reason why somebody ain't handling, some business. Mm-hmm. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, possibly, didn't reveal, some information to somebody about their life. And maybe, like they were scared, going back to the fear of rejection. But yeah, something stinks. Definitely, yeah. The skeletons that, like are coming out of somebody's closet. So yeah, somebody, there's somebody that, maybe they think that they itch don't stink, but yeah, everybody's itches stink, you know. Who that person ain't special, They itch stinks just like everybody else. Uh huh. But this something stinks. It's like, yeah, like, like, so somebody, like not revealing some information, when somebody knows, that, like, something's missing or something ain't right. Yeah, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. But I feel like somebody's gonna find out some more information and they don't have to overwork themselves because, their ancestors speak. Yeah, we got a Pisces. Mm-hmm. We got family members, so somebody's family members could be involved. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could have already saw somebody's fate out here. We got a gold digger. So somebody's a gold digger out here. So somebody ain't digging for gold. They're digging for goals. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's something about, like somebody, like showing people better than they can tell them. This is like people walking around calling somebody a gold digger. And all people see is somebody, setting goals, and reaching those goals. Mm-hmm. But we got family members. So something about somebody, somebody's family members are definitely, involved. Mm-hmm. I don't know, somebody's family members are involved in some type of assault. Or there could be assault, when it comes to like a business. That could be how a business gets shut down. We got main leader of a group or a cult. So somebody, could be a main leader of a group or a cult. Or something about, assault on the main leader of a group or a cult. But this is like, like somebody, like living in the past, so somebody, a part of some type of group or something, when they were, a teenager, and so, somebody's 50 years old, still trying to, be a part of that group or that, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I feel like somebody, something stinks. Somebody, they live two different lives. That's all I keep picking up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a part of their life is, out of control. Somebody could be 31 years old or 30 years old. Something about April. Yeah, April of 2022. Somebody's name could be April. Something, could happen by the 30th or the 31st of the month. Somebody, could have to go to court at the end of the month. Or somebody, could have went to court in April. But we have health issues. So somebody, has some type of health issues out here. I don't know. Somebody, could be a main leader of a cult. But somebody ain't handling some business out here. So, while somebody else is. This gold digger. Somebody has health issues out here. Something stinks when it comes to, somebody's health issues. So I don't know, if somebody, has some type of issues with their private part, that could be what stinks. Or this is, like somebody, like trying to hide. So like they use health issues, to cover up, what they're really trying to hide. We got a Virgo. So there's a Virgo involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody definitely is trying to cover their tracks for sure. Somebody, you know, could be trying to cover their tracks when it comes to, yeah, like some type of assault. Yeah, somebody's trying to cover their tracks. Yeah, somebody's lying out here. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, say that somebody assaulted them, but maybe they didn't. But somebody's lying. We got a Libra. So there's a Libra involved. There could be a Virgo that could be lying. Or, yeah, like somebody's agenda is to, yeah, lie. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like lie in court. Somebody, you know, could have said that somebody was lying. I don't know. Somebody's family members could have said that somebody was lying. But, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, is aware. Or there are people that are aware that, yeah, you know what you are talking about. There could be a main leader of a group or a cult that could be aware, you know, that somebody knows what they're talking about. It's people. So somebody knows that, yeah, somebody's lying out here. We got Earth Angel. So somebody, you know, could be an Earth Angel. I don't know. People could have been lying on an Earth Angel. People, you know, could have been planning to, you know, assault an Earth Angel. If somebody, you know, yeah, like discovered, you know, that, yeah, like, somebody or some people were lying. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that are shocked that somebody, you know, discovered, you know, that, yeah, like these people are lying. Or somebody's lying. Somebody, yeah, could have been lying about going through some type of season of hardship out here. Or this could be the result, you know, of somebody lying. Yeah, somebody claims to be focused on money. Yeah, somebody's lying. Yeah, somebody's not handling no business out here. Somebody wants to be looked at like an official person, but they're out here, yeah, doing other stuff. Focused on the wrong things. Yeah. And whoever this is, yeah, like they know they look stupid. We got a brother, so there's a brother involved. Something about, yeah, a business. We got a viral post, so there could be a post that could go viral, or somebody, you know, somebody, yeah, like, so somebody, you know, could post something on social media, but yeah, like they're lying, you know, yeah, they're, so whatever they're posting, yeah, it's not real, it's not true. But somebody does, but somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to cover their tracks. It could be something, you know, that, yeah, they could have done in March. Somebody, you know, could have been going through a season of hardship since March. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is a Pisces or an Aries. And we are in Virgo season. So we got instant karma. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, be receiving some type of instant karma for doing something. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be going through a custody battle. Or somebody, you know, could be lying about going through a custody battle. But, yeah, with this adjudication, yeah, somebody, you know, could be going through a custody battle. And it could have something to do, you know, with some type of assault. But it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, it's giving me, you know, like somebody, yeah, lying about their life is what it's giving me. Yeah, the brother came back out. So, yeah, somebody's brother is involved. Somebody, you know, somebody's brother could be lying. Or somebody's lying on their brother. Somebody's brother could be involved in some stuff. Somebody, you know, could have told somebody some stuff about their brother. And so, yeah, maybe some people was like, oh, they're lying. Now some people are aware that, yeah, somebody knows what they're talking about. So there is somebody or some people that, yeah, are being humbled out here. And whatever mess that they done got themselves in, yeah, there is no way out of this mess. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a W. Somebody, could have already realized that there's no way out of this mess. So whoever this is, they could be trying to, like, plot their next move. Because whoever this is, yeah, they're shook. They're scared. They're also shook and scared because, yeah, they're aware that somebody knows what they're talking about. Yeah. Somebody, whoever this is, yeah, they're envious and jealous. Whoever these people are, they could be sending somebody the evil eye. We got a Taurus. So there's a Taurus involved. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that could be about to show their true colors because, yeah, they're being humbled out here. Yeah. There are some people, that, yeah, they're about to find out who, was the center of all the drama. Somebody doesn't want to be considered the center of the drama. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be shocked that somebody, could have figured out that somebody was lying. Or somebody, yeah, already figured out, yeah, who the center of all the drama is, where it comes from, or yeah, somebody already saw somebody's fate. Somebody already, yeah, knew some stuff because, yeah, somebody's ancestors speak. So somebody, yeah, they tried to attack somebody in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, the last attack raised the price. We got an aunt, so there's an aunt involved. Somebody's aunt could be, aware that somebody knows what they're talking about. Somebody's aunt could be about to show their true colors. Somebody's aunt could be being humbled. Or, yeah, somebody's aunt is the center of all the drama. Or somebody, could be being humbled, because, yeah, somebody's aware that, yeah, because somebody knows what they're talking about. So, somebody, they didn't think that somebody knew what they were talking about. Yeah. Some stuff is out of control. Some stuff done got out of control. We got court arraignment, so somebody, could have to go to court. But we do have the adjudication card. We got a Gemini. So there's a Gemini involved. Somebody, could have gotten out of control when it comes to, yeah, like somebody watching somebody like a hawk. Somebody's health issues done got out of control as well. So somebody, could be crying over spilled tea out here. So there's some tea that has been spilled. There's also somebody, that, yeah, they're being freed from this. While other people, yeah, there is no way out of this mess. Wow, we got court ruled in your favor. So somebody, could find out that court has ruled in their favor. I really feel like that this could be, yeah, like a spiritual court for somebody. It could be physical court. But somebody, yeah, court, you definitely, yeah, ruled in somebody's favor. Or is going to rule in somebody's favor. Yep, there's no way out of this mess. And yeah, they dug their grave and now they have to lay in it. And so, yeah, life is definitely, yeah, about to change in a big way for somebody or some people. If physical court ruled in somebody's favor, yeah, there's somebody or some people that are about to show their true colors. Because life could be about to change in a big way for somebody. And I keep picking up on, yeah, like that payment plan. So, yeah, we got plotting their next move. So there's somebody or some people that could be, yeah, like plotting their next move. So somebody definitely needs to be aware. Somebody, could try to do some type of, yeah, mental spell on somebody. And it could be, yeah, to try to cause some type of amnesia, or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have already done some type of mental spell, you know, and it's causing somebody or some people amnesia. But yeah, somebody definitely is about to receive some insight out here. We got an Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. We got 678. So you could be seeing the angel number 678. Somebody could be from Atlanta, or something about Atlanta could be significant. But yeah, whatever, you know, insight that somebody's about to receive, somebody's being told to, yeah, embrace the unexpected. So yeah, it's unexpected insight. We got hiding their feelings. So somebody, you know, yeah, could have been hiding their feelings from somebody. So somebody, you know, could be plotting, you know, like their next move to reveal their feelings. This could be feelings of jealousy and envy, you know. Yeah, because we got a secret hater. We got North Node. So somebody, yeah, is operating in a North Node out here. Somebody's been lying. Somebody's been acting like that they're not a hater, but they are. I don't know. For somebody, it could be somebody's brother. But we got taking a trip. So somebody, you know, could be taking a trip, plotting their next move to take a trip. Or, yeah, something about, yeah, somebody's lying, you know, saying that they're taking a trip, but they're really not. Or somebody's been lying, you know, about, yeah, taking trips. But they've been taking trips, you know, they haven't been handling business, you know. They've been doing other stuff, yeah. There is a catastrophe that definitely is about to happen. And I keep seeing this soulless being card. So something about, yeah, a soulless being plotting their next move. Or, yeah, there's a catastrophe about to happen when it comes to, yeah, a soulless being. Yeah, somebody's being freed from this. Somebody, you know, could be taking a trip with a secret hater, you know, and yeah, like it's giving me setup energy. But we got, yeah, hard pill to swallow. Somebody, you know, could be taking pills. It could have something to do, you know, with like their health issues. Somebody, you know, could have some type of mental health issues. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, they don't take medicine. And so, yeah, they could be about to spaz out because, yeah, they don't take their medicine. But yeah, the last attack raised the price. So it could have something to do with, yeah, like a mental spell. It could have something to do, you know, with planning and plotting, you know, to attack somebody. So because, yeah, like some type of catastrophe could be about to happen, yeah, it could be too late to apologize for somebody. Yeah. Because rock bottom, yeah, is somebody's new home, or it's about to be. But yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have some type of fear of rejection. This could be, you know, to communicate with somebody. Yeah, heavy Pisces. We got social media. So somebody, you know, could have done something on social media. Some catastrophe could be about to happen, and it has something to do with social media. Somebody, you know, could be about to receive some insight, and it has something to do with social media. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, could see something on social media. We got a tracker. So somebody, you know, could have a tracker, you know, like on somebody's car. Or somebody, you know, could have, you know, yeah, somebody could be keeping track of somebody. Or somebody, yeah, could have somebody's location. Yep. But regardless of what's about to take place, yeah, somebody's being told to continue to focus your dreams, you know, to continue to focus on your dreams and your ambitions. Yep. Somebody's also being told, yeah, don't get involved. So there's a catastrophe that definitely is about to happen. So I feel like somebody's being told don't get involved. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody, their ancestors, have been speaking to them, and they've been, running, from, listening. And so somebody's ancestors could have told them, yeah, don't get involved. And yeah, they still get involved. So yeah, catastrophe is about to happen. It's going to happen, But somebody, could be about to receive an official letter. So that could be why somebody's being told don't get involved. Yeah, there's a fated event that's about to take place. And yeah, whatever's been going on, it's been going on for months. We got a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. So there's a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper involved. Yeah, somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. Somebody, could have been giving somebody the silent treatment. Somebody, could have been giving somebody the silent treatment for months. But we can't take the heat. So somebody can't take some heat out here. This is giving me, like somebody, like trying to throw the rock and hide their hand, Somebody, could receive an official letter that they have some type of deadline. But something about, like somebody lying. We got a Libra. So there's a Libra involved. We got an energy vampire. So yeah, somebody's an energy vampire. Or yeah, they're just energy vampires, period. Sucking the life out of somebody. Or yeah, there's energy vampires that's trying to suck the life out of somebody. And yeah, like, like the person, so yeah, like the person that operates in their North Node, so yeah, like they protect their energy, they protect their energy. They, do what they need to do, to protect themselves. So, yeah, like somebody's blood would be, like full of, garlic. And so, yeah, energy vampires, like trying to, like suck the life out of somebody. And, yeah, they don't know that, somebody's blood is filled with garlic. So, yeah, somebody's a vampire slayer out here. We got a Capricorn. So, there's a Capricorn involved. We got violent crime. So we got assault, we got violent crime. So somebody is the center of some drama out here and somebody's not telling somebody something. We got a Leo. So there's a Leo involved. We got time is ticking. But it's something about, somebody not handling some business, and it has something to do with some violent crime. I seen insurance policy. So something about an insurance policy. I don't know, somebody trying to do something, when it comes to, like some type of insurance policy. Somebody definitely, could have some type of big decision to make out here. Yeah, and it has something to do with a cover-up. Or it has something to do, with, like somebody, they try to cover something up. We got a Libra, so yeah, there's a Libra involved. Somebody thought that somebody would cover for them out here. Somebody, could be shocked and confused because, like somebody's not covering for them. Somebody, could have met somebody through a family or a friend or a family member out here. Something about, a friend. Somebody's friend is secretly in love with somebody. Or something about, somebody met somebody through a family member or a friend. But it's something about, like somebody thinking that somebody's would cover for them. I don't know, somebody, could have lied, and said that they met somebody through a friend or family member. But somebody's about to receive some good news out here. We got an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. So you could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. There's one involved. But somebody definitely could be in the closet. Or with the skeleton closet, somebody just has a lot of skeletons in their closet. Yep. We got blunt and honest. So maybe somebody, could have a big decision to make when it comes to, them, being blunt and honest. But it's something about, like somebody being blunt and honest. So something about, like somebody can't be angry about, somebody being blunt and honest. Because it's giving me, like, I mean, me as a person, I would rather somebody be blunt and honest with me than, beat around the bush, and, dishonest. We got a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. Somebody's being told, don't fall for the guilt trip. So that could be the trip that somebody could be trying to get somebody to take, a guilt trip. We got a Sagittarius. So somebody, could receive some good news by Sagittarius season. Somebody's a highly intuitive person. So somebody definitely is being told, like to trust their intuition. Somebody's, intuition, could be heightened at this time, But we got important information. So somebody, could have to make a decision when it comes to, like some type of, when they receive some type of important information out here. We got in the closet. So something about, like somebody being in the closet, but this could just be literally be, like somebody, having a lot of skeletons in their closet. But something about, like somebody having multiple conversations with somebody, multiple conversations with people. Be aware of, somebody trying to act like they don't remember anything. So it goes back to, don't fall for the guilt trip. There could be somebody that definitely, could want to teach somebody a lesson. Whoever this is, they're being humbled. Somebody, could want to teach somebody a lesson about being blunt and honest. Well, it sucks to be them because, it's better to be real than fake. So, somebody's being told, don't reveal your next moves, like let your actions speak. So, somebody definitely, could be claiming that they didn't know something. I don't know if they claim that they didn't know that somebody, was, like highly intuitive. Or, claiming that they didn't know, that, what has been taking place. Claiming, I don't know. But we got a Libra. It's a lot of people involved. Somebody, could have had multiple conversations with a lot of people. But when it comes to, the plan, like somebody's ancestors could have for somebody. Somebody just needs to know that, it's in the works. But something about, like some type of court issue or some type of legal issue. Woo. We got spoke to a detective. So somebody, could have spoke to to a detective out here. So somebody, is being told, to understand, understand their actions. Don't be fooled by their words. There is somebody that definitely, hid some very serious information from somebody. And somebody definitely, could be about to break. yeah, whoever this is, yeah, I guess they were trying to teach somebody a lesson. They're about to break because, yeah, they're being humbled. So there's somebody or some people that could have found the missing pieces of the puzzle. There could be a detective, you know, that could have found, you know, like the missing pieces of the puzzle. Yep. So there are somebody or some people that, yeah, they want to know if you know that they hid some very serious information. But yeah, everything that they have done, yeah, is being exposed. Wow. Yeah, somebody, you know, could be breaking free from some type of controlling relationship out here. We got fraudulent contract exposed. So some type of fraudulent contract could be exposed. It could also have to do with a business, because that's really what I'm picking up. Somebody's ashamed about their life. Yeah, somebody's sad. They're lost and they're delusional. Yeah, somebody's not handling business. Yeah, fraudulent contract exposed. So somebody's a fraud. Yeah, so somebody's being told to use caution. Or somebody, yeah, should have used caution. There's a co-worker involved. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Or there's one involved. Yep. But somebody didn't allow their circumstances to define them. So yeah, there's a big change that's coming. Ooh, we got needs bail money. So somebody wasn't handling no business out here. So something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, lying and saying that they were here, there, and everywhere. And, you know, yeah, handling business. Nah, they wasn't handling no business. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could, yeah, get locked up out here. We got Taurus season. So something, you know, could have happened during Taurus season, you know, and so somebody, you know, could get locked up, you know, or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have gotten locked up in Taurus season. Something, you know, could take place by Taurus season. But yeah, we got jail or prison. So yeah, somebody got locked up, or yeah, they're locked up. We got karma. Somebody thought that they could run from karma. They can't run from karma. I feel like somebody could be karma. You know what I mean? Or somebody, you know, could be somebody or some people's karma. But yeah, we got all money ain't good money. So it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like getting paid, or, you know, yeah, a false contract, you know, being exposed. So somebody didn't allow their circumstances to define them when it comes to money, you know. So somebody, yeah, didn't, you know, didn't settle, you know, for something fake. Or yeah, somebody didn't take some type of bait out here. Yeah, somebody, you know, could be realizing that, yeah, all money ain't good money. Woo. We got bad advice from a court official. So somebody, you know, could have taken some type of bad advice from some type of court, from a court official out here. And so, yeah, that could be, you know, like the fraudulent contract that could be exposed, or somebody took some type of bad advice to try to expose somebody. We got a two-faced friend. So there's a two-faced friend involved. There's a lying, sneaky thief that's involved. Somebody's two-faced friend could be a lying, sneaky thief. Somebody, you know, yeah, could have tried to tell somebody, you know, like, yeah, all money ain't good money, you know, yeah, don't do that, you know, don't go that way. yeah, somebody didn't listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and somebody definitely, yeah, showed these people unconditional love. Mm-hmm. Yep. But this unconditional love is giving me, yeah, like, like somebody's ancestors showing them unconditional love. Yeah, because somebody was left out of a plan for a reason. Mm-hmm. Somebody was left out of the plan. So yeah, there's a bigger plan for somebody. Uh-huh. Yep. Somebody was left out of the plan. Yeah, somebody dodged the bullet. Mm-hmm. We got Cancer season. I feel like too, like, yeah, like, somebody, was left out, of the plan, or left, like somebody didn't know some information. I feel like it was so that somebody, would, yeah, like, allow, like their ancestors, like to get justice on their behalf, instead of somebody, like, yeah, like taking it into their own hands. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they're about to receive something that they didn't ask for. Mm-hmm. We got hiding behind a mask. So yeah, somebody's hiding behind a mask out here. It's people, yeah, that somebody showed unconditional love to. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, somebody was left out of the plan, because yeah, there were people, that, yeah, were steered in the wrong direction. They could have been trying to steer somebody in the wrong direction. But yes, somebody definitely, yeah, was steered in the wrong direction out here. Especially when it came to, yeah, like taking some type of bad advice from a court official, but they were also steered in the wrong direction when it came to, yeah, listening, like to other people. Possibly, yeah, listening to their family members. Yeah, listening to a master of storytelling. Yeah, a liar. Uh-huh. So yeah, the spiritual verdict is in. Mm-hmm. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be going to jail. This could be spiritual jail, physical jail, both. We got unresolved financial issues. So something about, yeah, somebody lying about some financial issues, or there are some unresolved financial issues that can land somebody up in jail. So something about, yeah, when I was picking up on, yeah, like that payment plan. I don't know, somebody, could have been left out of a payment plan. So somebody, was supposed to be getting paid, and yeah, like they were left out of it. But it could be part of, yeah, like somebody, like dodging a bullet, somebody being left out of it, yeah, on purpose. But we got binding spell. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have done some type of binding spell, or they could try to do some type of binding spell. So somebody's bound to something out here. Mm-hmm. We got a Leo, Virgo, Cusper. So yeah, there's a Leo, Virgo, Cusper involved. Somebody, could have tried to, yeah, bind somebody to them. Bind somebody, to, yeah, like their karma. But yeah, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, could drive past somebody's house daily. I don't know if they, trying to do some type of binding spell while they drive past somebody's house. But whoever this is, they could be hiding behind a mask. So if somebody needs to be aware, because this hiding behind a mask and driving past somebody's house is like, yeah, like somebody, planning and plotting. Mm-hmm. But yep, somebody needs to know that, yeah, the ball is in your court. So whoever this is that could be driving past somebody's home daily, they know that the ball is in somebody's court. But somebody, could need some bail money, or they're going to. So the same person that could be, yeah, hiding behind a mask, driving past somebody's house daily, could be, the wolf in sheep clothing, the one that could reach out to somebody hollering about, yeah, I need some bail money. I was on my way to your house, and yeah, I got pulled over. But yeah, at the end of the day, that was really, yeah, on their way to somebody's house, to, yeah, run in somebody's house. So yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, keep their personal life private. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there definitely, yeah, are people that are sending somebody the evil eye out here. got the slithering snake. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. But yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, have patience and remain positive. So yeah, whatever's about to take place is going to take place. But I feel like when it comes to, like, somebody, like not listening, going back to, like somebody being told not to get involved. I feel like, like, because the ball is in your court, some stuff could be going on with some other people. And so, somebody's being told, not to get involved. Mm-hmm. What else, Holy Spirit? We got blackmail. So somebody, could be trying to, ride past somebody's house daily to get some type of blackmail on somebody. Or somebody, they could have tried to already use some type of blackmail, and it could have, backfired on them. Mm-hmm. Whoever this is, they're stuck in a cycle of pain. So I don't know if somebody's trying to, use, when somebody was stuck in a cycle of pain, as blackmail. But somebody, could have, broke free, from a controlling relationship. So this could be the person, I don't know. But we got rid of evidence. So somebody, could have gotten rid of some type of evidence out here. So that could be the person, that, like, could need some bail money. But yep, the spiritual verdict is in. Yep. So there's somebody or some people that, they could be about to go to spiritual jail. But we got spiritual jail and then we got jail or prison. So something about, spiritual jail and physical prison. Mm-hmm. So somebody, could want to apologize. But an apology without change is manipulation. So somebody, could be trying to manipulate somebody because, they done got up in this mess and there is no way out. Yeah, heavy Aquarius, Leo, Aries. Mm-hmm. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Mm-hmm. We got bad reputation. So whoever these people are, they could have a bad reputation, or that's what they said about somebody. Somebody has a bad reputation. But whoever these people are, they were involved in coercion. Coerced people, to steal, or, they were involved in, like some type of plan. Mm-hmm. So be aware, because, there could be somebody or some people that, could be trying to get somebody to drop their guard out here. There could be people, that, are involved, with like a plan to get somebody to drop their guard. But when it comes, to whatever this is, you have outgrown this, We got business proposition. So be aware, of somebody trying to bring forth some type of business proposition. It's people that, don't handle business. Somebody, could have dodged a bullet when it comes to, like some type of business proposition. So somebody, could find out that, like they were left out of the plan because, there's a business that's going down. People, are getting locked up. Mm-hmm. But somebody, could be about to receive something that they didn't ask for, and it could have something to do with a business, or it could have something to do, with, like making money. But I feel like, it's something, from somebody's ancestors. So somebody definitely, is being told, to, keep their mind, body, and spirit in alignment out here. got burglary. So there are some people that are involved in coercion when it comes to, burglary. Something about, people trying to proposition somebody, to do something. Yeah, all money ain't good money. So be aware. Somebody definitely, has a gambling problem. So somebody needs some money out here. And somebody knows that the ball is in somebody's court. So be aware. People definitely, planning and plotting on somebody. Or this is other people. So it goes back to, like somebody being told, not to get involved. But there is somebody or some people that definitely, could be on the verge of a mental breakdown. I'm also picking up too, if somebody, they needed money, and so, like people steered them in the direction of the earth angel, in the direction, of the divine being. They were steered in the wrong direction. That's why somebody, could be on the verge of a mental breakdown. But it goes, we got an invasion of privacy. So somebody, could have invaded somebody's privacy. The act of intruding on somebody's private life or information without their consent. So somebody done did something, when it comes to, invading somebody's privacy out here. But something about, somebody, feels like that somebody's invading their privacy. Somebody's ancestors are speaking. Somebody's ancestors, could be speaking through somebody. But something about, somebody, invading somebody's privacy. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to know that, you're attracting prosperity in your life. And that's why, some people definitely, could be having their eye on somebody. But we got hired a private investigator. So somebody, could have hired some type of private investigator out here. This is, like a confusing situation, for sure. I don't know, somebody hired a private investigator to try to get some blackmail on somebody. But whatever this is, you've outgrown it. You've outgrown these people. You've outgrown some type of lifestyle. You didn't allow your circumstance to define you. These people have. And somebody definitely, is going through a major health crisis out here. So somebody, could be on the verge of a mental breakdown. They could be going through a major health crisis. Whoever this is, they definitely could have some type of bad reputation. I don't know. And then we got public exposure. So somebody, could, be on the verge of a mental breakdown because of some type of public exposure. They could be taking place, or somebody's on the verge of a mental breakdown because somebody could be getting public exposure, or somebody, could be publicly exposing some stuff. But somebody's not playing with a full deck out here. So something about, somebody being on the verge of a mental breakdown. And then we got, spiritual gifts. So somebody, is spiritually gifted out here. So I don't know if, people, calling somebody crazy. They're not playing with a full deck because, they have spiritual gifts. But they're aware that somebody knows what they're talking about now. There could be some type of video evidence that could be on a phone. Or somebody, could be trying to get some video evidence of somebody. But God said no. This is also too, like people trying to get somebody to drop their guard. Nah. People trying to get somebody, to have a mental breakdown. Nah. Somebody's too traumatized by some type of drama. So I feel like that somebody's being told not to get involved, or somebody's being told don't drop their guard, or whatever this is. But there's somebody or some people that definitely they're walking around with regret. Regret is definitely a heavy burden on some people's shoulders out here. But it definitely has something to do with some people calling somebody crazy. That's for sure. Some people saying that somebody was lying. But yep, somebody needs to know that, yeah, every step matters. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're attracting great things. So no matter what, you know, as long as somebody, you know, is still crawling, you know, yeah, continue, you know, to stay focused. Continue, you know, to, yeah, move forward. Because somebody definitely is attracting prosperity in their life. And I feel like, yeah, somebody really does need to keep their business private. Because it's all type of people out here. We got January, so something, you know, could take place by January. But we got premeditated crime. So somebody, you know, yeah, could have premeditated some type of crime against somebody. Or somebody, yeah, like they could be, you know, like plotting their next move, but God said no, it ain't gonna work. Well, we got the sacral chakra. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could have been trying to attack somebody's sacral chakra. You know, they could have been trying to attack somebody for their creativity. But it's something about, yeah, somebody's sexuality. Somebody could have tried to use some blackmail, you know, against somebody, you know, again, yeah, backfired. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're stuck in a cycle of pain. They're stuck in a cycle of pain while somebody's breaking free. So yeah, somebody has outgrown whatever this is, whoever this is. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep, we got played and betrayed. So somebody, you know, could feel played and betrayed out here. Or yeah, people, you know, yeah, they played and betrayed somebody. Only, you know, to, yeah, be stuck in a cycle of pain, feeling played and betrayed. But yep, we got karma has no deadline. So yeah, somebody or some people thought that they could run from karma. Yeah, karma don't have no deadline. So people are receiving karma. So somebody needs to be aware, because yeah, there are some people, you know, that didn't show any interest in your life. Yeah, now all of a sudden they care. And it's because, yeah, somebody's attracting prosperity in their life. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they just want to control everything. We got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal payments. So something about, yeah, some payments. I don't know if somebody wants to control, you know, yeah, some payments that somebody receives. So be aware, because something about, yeah, somebody having some type of public exposure. Somebody, you know, premeditating a crime, you know, and it has something to do with, yeah, money. People are trying to get somebody to drop their guard. So be aware. But God said no. God's out here, and it goes back to the beginning of the message. Yeah, somebody's ancestors are speaking. But just be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, being used as a decoy to try to, yeah, lure somebody into a trap. Or this is already taking place, you know, or yeah, like it's what's going on. And so yeah, people's lives, you know, yeah, feeling like that they're falling apart. But yeah, life can't fall apart if you never had it together. Yep. So we got waiting for the perfect moment. So be aware. Somebody could be waiting for the perfect moment, you know, to try to lure somebody into a trap. Because whoever this is, yeah, they're in a self-defeating attitude. But whoever this is, yeah, they're spiritually in debt. So yeah, spiritually in debt, karmically in debt. Wow, yeah, somebody, you know, could have traded their birthright, yeah, for something fake. So yeah, they got to live with it. But yeah, there are somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like gathering information about somebody. But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody gathering info about somebody, you know, to try to use it as blackmail. But whatever's about to happen, yeah, no one thought that this would happen for you. So something great is definitely, yeah, about to happen for somebody. Something that somebody didn't ask for, yeah, is about to happen. Mm-hmm. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep. Somebody proved that, yeah, one's circumstances don't define one's potential. Yeah, there's a bitter X at the bottom of the deck, and then we got good karma. So, yeah, somebody you know is about to receive some good karma out here. The answer is yes. Yeah, but somebody did, yeah, prove that one's circumstances don't define one's potential. And the answer is yes, yeah. Somebody's bitter ex definitely, yeah, could be hiding behind a mask, driving past somebody's home, or this could be somebody else's, life. And so somebody, could have been wanting answers. And so, yeah, somebody's ancestors are, speaking. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, fooled themselves. Yep, because somebody definitely is about to have a spiritual level up out here. Yep. So somebody definitely, yeah, could want to put somebody in a codependent relationship. Or, yeah, somebody, could have, yeah, ended, like a cycle of, like codependent relationships. But somebody, yeah, they fooled themselves when they thought that they could, yeah, put somebody in a codependent relationship. Or when somebody thought, that somebody, was going to be in a codependent relationship. But, yeah, there is somebody or some people that hate you because, yeah, they ain't you. Anything else? And yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are driving themselves insane over, yeah, somebody's success. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're helping their ancestors to heal by you healing. And so with that being said, yeah, ain't no way, shape, form, and fashion, is, yeah, somebody's ancestors gonna allow, yeah, whatever these people, could be planning and plotting, to, yeah, take place. Somebody's first and last name could start with a Z. But we got honest conversation. So somebody, could want to have an honest conversation now with somebody. I feel like that, yeah, like they could want to tell the truth. Especially, yeah, a bitter ex. Or somebody, could want to have a conversation, about their bitter ex. But yeah, it definitely, yeah, could be a real confusing situation for somebody. Yep. And an unapologetic betrayer hit a dead end and they don't see no way out. And yeah, something has been stopped before completion. So this could be, the plan and plot on somebody. But yep, there's a judge that definitely, yeah, is involved in some type of unethical actions in a legal case. And it could have something to do with gathering information about somebody. It could have something to do, with invasion of privacy. Yep, somebody's best friend definitely, yeah, is involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Involved, yeah, in some money hungry BS. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be finally single out here. So maybe that's why somebody's ex is bitter. We got a family, so somebody's family could be involved. Somebody's family is money hungry. Somebody's family, could be gathering information about somebody. But yeah, it's the end of a contract, end of a karmic contract, end of a karmic cycle. I don't know, somebody, could want to have an honest conversation, like with their family. But yeah, there are a lot of eyes that are on somebody. And yeah, there are a lot of money hungry eyes that are on somebody. But we got confession. So somebody you know could confess that they did it. They could confess that they're guilty. Mm-hmm. Wow. Or somebody you know could confess, you know, like to their family, you know, that they're guilty. Anything else? Yeah, we got boomerang at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, everything boomeranged. Yep. There definitely is somebody that definitely owes money to multiple people. So whoever this is, they're physically in debt, spiritually in debt, karmically in debt. Yeah, whoever this is, they've been lying for too long. Somebody's been lying for too long to their family, lying too long to, people in general. And their life is going from bad to worse. Anything else? So we got surrender, we got give up. So somebody you know, they could surrender, they could give up. Especially if it comes to like somebody especially, you know, when it comes to like some type of physical crime, you know. Yeah, but there's also somebody or some people that definitely have to surrender and give up when it comes to like watching somebody in secret. Yep. But somebody definitely could be breaking free from a controlling, toxic relationship out here. Anything else? But it's also too, people, you know, like gathering information about somebody and they can find out, like who somebody is, how strong somebody is, you know. But there is somebody or some people that they didn't want to acknowledge their part in the situation, and they possibly are going to acknowledge their part in a situation. Or somebody is, but there could be other people, you know, that like they still don't want to acknowledge their part. But oh well, karma don't have no deadline. And then we got spiritual jackpot. So that could be what somebody's about to hit, the spiritual jackpot. Or people, you know, could have been looking at somebody like a spiritual jackpot. Yep. Somebody is being told to stay focused. You be seeing the angel number 666. But there is somebody that definitely is scared to speak up because they fear rejection. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.